Alright guys, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Oh, thank whoever it's Friday. And welcome, it's the weekend. It's June 19th, 2015. It's grand, and this Sunday is Father's Day. So, I kind of want to change the mood. Like, this whole week, our the starting week of my show, we've just been talking straight politics, straight up, like, normal issues. But this one, I decided to end on a more positive note. Reflect on, about fathers and everything. I'm a father. This was my first Father's Day, actually, with my son. Last year, he was only 6 months old, and I decided to work. I figured he wouldn't really worry too much. He wouldn't know too much. But this year, he's walking around. He's running around. He loves being outdoors. So I decided Sunday we're going to go to a lake or something like that. Something my dad would have done with us during Father's Day. Which, or even during the week he would have. But just do something. Get outdoors. Do something with my kid on Father's Day. Enjoy the weekend and everything like that. So, I would have gone camping, but other plans are coming up anyway. So, nonetheless, I decided today I'm going to reflect a little bit. I'm going to reflect on fathers. Now, whether that be fathers or grandfathers, I'm going to reflect on both of them today. So, let's begin. First, I'll talk about my dad. I'm not going to just go and talk about what my dad did or anything like that. I'm more going to talk about like a moment where I learned something from them, or something that we've done, or something that they taught me. And my dad, he taught me quite a few things. Obviously, he's my dad. He also taught me about going outdoors and everything like that, which is it's all great. I like that. But the one moment that I'm going to talk about is where I learned about taking responsibility for my own actions. And like, Dad, I don't know if you know this, but you did teach me something during this time. At the time of this story, I was not living with my dad, nor my mom. I was under a legal guardian, who is a relative. And, I'm a teenager. You know what teenagers do sometimes when they hang out with their friends, they go drinking. And that's what I did. I went drinking with some of my friends, and one of my friends got alcohol poisoning, and he called 911, and the cops came, and I had to call the cops. Or the cops came, and I had to talk to the cops, and they wanted a number of my guardian, of my father, or my mother. So I gave them my dad's number, and I gave them my dad's number because I didn't want my guardian to know, because she would have flipped the brick, and she would have gone. I was trying to be sneaky, a sneaky teenager. Trying not to take responsibility for my own actions, trying to just avoid the situation, not let my auntie, my auntie, because there's an aunt that I was living with, trying to let my auntie know what was going down. So after the party, after everything cleared up, I left the place, I started walking home, and I stopped at my dad's and let him know what was going down. He told me that no cops called, but he told the cops called him and everything, but he told me is I need to tell my aunt, because she has the right to know, and I need to take responsibility for my own actions. And it's better to tell the truth than to let someone find out the truth. So that's a lesson my dad taught me. And also like going out fishing and going out camping, going out to lakes, 4x4. At the time, maybe I didn't like it because I was all video games, but now I'm thinking, wow, those were the times. Those were like what I loved. I loved doing that. So Dad, happy Father's Day. So I can't be with you this one. But yeah. So anyways, let's go on to the next father, which is my grandfather on my dad's side. He's been around a lot. We've been, the one thing he has taught me is to do stuff to make yourself happy, and do stuff favors that you know you need to get done, just do it. Like, if you know it'll make you happy, if you know you need to, he taught me that. I don't really have the right way in putting an example for this, but also he taught me to appreciate the simple things, like just visiting a family member. Like, often what I do, I often go over there and just say hi to them and just talk with them, and he really, I like visiting with him. I really like seeing him. He's also has the kindest heart and everything. He's just a great guy, and I miss him. I wish I could come see you, Grandpa. Maybe some other time I will come see you. But happy Father's Day, Grandpa. My unfortunately, I do not have my second grandfather with me anymore. I didn't know him that well. He died a while ago. I don't really have too many memories. Like, I remember going to his house and he giving us popsicles or stuff like that. But one thing I just realized recently is that he was a sports fanatic like me. I remember like last year we watched the World Juniors, the World Championships of hockey that they have every spring. We watched that we watched that before you went, and that was a good memory. I wish I could have gotten home, and now I bet you anything with what's going down. I'll tell a funny story about him though. One day I was here. He lived in this town I'm living in now, and we decided, he's like, hey, you know what, Kyle? Let's go out for lunch. Let's go to Dairy Queen. And we went to Dairy Queen, and at the time I was enjoying their flamethrower burgers. So I grabbed one of those, and he just grabbed some fries, I think, or a drink, I don't know. And I think he just grabbed a normal cheeseburger or whatnot. And we got home, and he was like, oh, Kyle, what do you got there? And I was like, I got some of that flamethrower burger. Is that spicy? And I was like, yes, it is, Grandpa. And he's like, took a bite, he started sweating, and he's like, oh, that's way too spicy for me. You can have that. I kind of wish that he was still around and get to know him a bit more. I just have a feeling that him and I would have gone along really well. From the stories I've heard of him, I think him and I would have gone along very, very well. I get along with my grandfather and my father, but I do feel like if my other grandfather was around, I think him and I probably would have gone along the best, I think. Like, no offense to you, Dad or Grandpa, but I do have a feeling that him and I would have gone along, I think. I don't know, it's just something I was thinking, but anyways, I wish I could be with both of you guys for Father's Day, and I know everyone hearing this is more personal than the other ones, but if you can, guys, try to be with your fathers or grandfathers on Father's Day. If you don't have them, think about them, or if you have a male figure in your life, because maybe you don't have a father or grandfather, but you have male figures in your life that act fatherly towards you, wish them a happy Father's Day. Thank them for helping shape the person, because I know all three of those guys shaped the man I am today, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. So, and I hope that I raised my son half as well as they did for me. So, then help shape my son to be a great man too. So, anyways, like I said, that's this weekend I'm going to be gone, so that's why I'm recording this Thursday to put it on Friday morning. That's why it's out right now, because I feel like the weekend is my weekend. And I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start recording it at the end of the day, or pre-record it anyways. So, that is the commute. Have a good weekend, everyone. Tell me what you guys did for the weekend. A comment about your dad or anything like that, or suggest anything else. If you are bored, if you're not busy with Dad on this weekend, and if you have some time, why don't you subscribe to my YouTube channel? That's why I upload these first, and then I upload on Facebook. Subscribe to my channel, watch old videos. If I get back on a computer or something, I might go back to making those style videos. Who knows? But for now, this has been the first week of the commute. I know we only got 4 out of 5 out, but I think overall this could work, and I really would love some feedback. I really would like some suggestions. Talk about. I already have an idea for some of them next week. I won't spoil them. I've been thinking about them to myself, and I have a lot of great ideas. And more ideas just keep coming. Like the one I'm going to do for Monday just came to me today. So that's I'm going to be honest. That's the hardest thing about doing this, is trying to figure out ideas. But things just happen around and everything like that. So I'm going to try and not make next week so negative. I'm going to try to add positivity more into my show. Like, I'll tackle the real issues, tackle the hard-hitting stuff, the stuff that stirs the shit pot, as I call it. Sorry for the language, but I do also think that I also need to keep it up. Like, I could also add some positivity in there and make everything even. So, anyways, have a good weekend, guys. Watch my older videos, watch all the commutes, comment, get discussing. I'd love to have some feedback, suggestions, and everything like that. Alright, have you guys a good weekend, alright? And I'll talk to you guys on Monday.